global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. Sorry, you may not be getting videos right now concerning the Nnamdi Kanu's trial, which has already begun as at 11 a.m. today, Friday. Don't forget that there have been some sort of warning ahead of this particular case over terrorism charges and all that, of which Nnamdi Kanu's case falls within that jurisdiction. Well, in a moment, I will give you updates of how is happening around there. But before we go into the news proper, I'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please, by all means, go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, that's Nnamdi Kanu, has arrived at the courtroom at the Federal High Court, Abuja, as his trial on terrorism charges resumed on Friday morning. Well, he was brought into the court around 11 a.m. this morning, and of course, the likes of Barrister G.I. Chionye was live at the Federal High Court, Abuja as well. Again, he was brought in with his usual Fendi wear, no change of clothes still. Well, let's continue with the news. His lawyers challenged why their client would not be allowed new clothes, considering the Department of State Services (DSS) were instructed by the court to allow him put on new wares. Since last year, Nnamdi Kanu has been coming to court in Fendi wear, in which he was seized from abroad. Meanwhile, streets of Abia in Abia State, Kanu's home state, have been deserted by a resident in solidarity with the leaders' move, the Ipob leaders, that's Nnamdi Kanu's move in court. The situation also paralyzed the entire government, business, social and commercial activities in the state. Streets and roads linking communities, villages, towns were deserted in compliance with the indigenous people of Biafran order. Our correspondent noted that some of the streets in the city were converted to football pitches. All right, we can see that, yes, for some of us who do not know, the only time they allow sit at home, according to indigenous people of Biafra, is that during Nnamdi Kanu's legal days, as in court hearing days, of which today is one of them. And of course, his legal counsel have decided to challenge the fact that Fendi is still the same cloth Nnamdi Kanu is still wearing. Don't forget that the first time it was challenged, the DSS said that they prohibit the wearing of ishago. Now, even though, according to the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu's legal team, that's Ifeanyi Ejiofor, had actually given an insight of the fact that every parameter, every instruction, every requirement being given to them by the DSS over the kind of clothes that should be worn. Don't forget that DSS insisted and were very specific that they don't wear insignias, ishago, lion's head, tiger's head, elephant head, gorilla head, anything on insignia. They shouldn't allow Nnamdi Kanu or anybody all right within their jurisdiction to put on that. They said, okay, fine. They brought in some nice plain wears that he could wear, and according to Ifeanyi Ejiofor, said despite the fact that they met all the requirements, till now, Nnamdi Kanu is still wearing Fendi. His family members and the likes brought him those clothes already so nicely done, but yet he's still wearing his Fendi wear. I think that's one of the things that Ifeanyi Ejiofor and his legal team will be tackling over the fact that Nnamdi Kanu is still wearing Fendi. How does he cope? What does he wear? Is it that he wears that morning, afternoon, night? How does he keep clean? These are pertinent questions a lot of people want to know. How is he coping? Now, of course, the brother, I honestly do not know why the likes of Simon Ekpa had warned that his own blood brother, that's Nnamdi Kanu's brother, should not be seen close to the court case or courtroom or around the perimeter, that he called him a Fulani boy. I don't get it. This is Nnamdi Kanu's blood brother, and you're calling him Fulani. How does it correlate? Where is the blood coming from? Are you saying that it's the same father or different mother, or is it just a sort of a name tag for him to feel wonderful? I don't get it, because whether Simon Ekpa is liking this or not, his brother is right there beside him in the courtroom, giving him all the solidarity and moral support he may be needing. Of course, a lot of people have been reacting. We're going to take a quick section. I'll keep giving you update as more things come on. Of course, we may not have videos to offer, but we could give you a little as much as we can. This one here is saying, um, God will definitely deliver him out of the wicked and evildoers. A lot of people are saying amen to that. Another person is saying, I really don't know what to say here. It's obvious that Nnamdi Kanu is not going to see his father's compound till 2032. Not even 2023, but 2032. Wahala dey. That's what he's saying. So he's saying, you are not God. And that person responded by telling the president, you are not God. So focus on your government and stop insulting your entire family members here. People are getting vexed. And that person said, the real prince of our time. If anything happens to you, God forbid, the entire country will not find it funny. Another person here is saying, this is not funny. So what is the issue here? Is it a new thing to arrive in court? We want to hear that he has been free. Another person is saying, I beg, make them free Mazin now. Terrorists were kidnapped. Terrorists will kidnap people for inside train. They go about very free. Nigerians are really getting worried over the fact that bandits are having a field day, and someone who's agitating, who's asking for freedom for his people, is in detention. And the perimeter, for some of us who don't know, have been enacted. Remember, if you check our feed, you see the video where new rules and laws have been placed ahead of today's hearing, and one of them is that there's going to be some sort of perimeters being done by the security personnel. They will be the one to determine it. Of course, as we speak, the perimeters are fully enacted. So we all hope and pray that after the hearing, we could get more feedbacks from the legal counsel. Of course, as the people in the court keep coming up, they keep giving us the update. We already have an idea that we're beginning with the issue of the Fendi. I don't know, some persons have been saying that Nnamdi Kanu is not looking well, that he isn't well, that his health is deteriorating. Well, we could just depend on the pictures you say. So you could judge, although from my experience I've learned not to judge people from their outlook. They could be very sick inside, but they look very healthy outwardly. So it takes a lot, which includes general body checkup to know how healthy a man is. Remember, he has been taking out blood from him without getting feedback on his status. Let's hope that he gets more information on that. Now that's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in the comment section, please. Also take